Blackwater Cantina. My name is Mazz, and I am joined this evening by Mike and Robin.
Hey guys.
Hello.
And today we're going to have a look at some super heavy releases.
Hooray.
Yep. And talk about the wonderful time Mike and I had at the Welsh Masters. So, yeah. Exciting things.
Shenanigans did happen.
Shenanigans are abound. So, yeah, this weekend was Welsh Masters at Firestorm in Cardiff, run by Martin and his team. And it was all pretty cool. We had 70 players?
Yeah, 70 players overall. There was a couple of drops after day one.
Yep.
But overall, I think everyone got 6 games.
Still really good though.
Yeah, no, it was big and busy. It was good. I think that's pretty close to the capacity of Firestorm. I think if it gets any bigger, well, he did say he's going to try and sell out next year. If he does, then he's going to look for a bigger venue. So,
Yep.
that will be interesting. And we've already got the date booked in, 8th of May next year for Welsh Masters 2027. So, pop that in the diary. It's going to be happening. So, we travelled up on Friday, got up there in the afternoon. The intention of playing a couple of games on Friday afternoon. I managed to get the stream. So Piotr from Moment of Clarity was there. He was doing all the streaming and commentating for the weekend. So I helped him get everything calibrated. And then myself and Sergeant Shamrock played a game on stream. So if you haven't watched that, card up that way. That was quite fun.
Interesting. I was going to say it was quite interesting.
It was a lot of fun to play. I used my Fane of Nero, and I was very graciously loaned a couple of extra models. Chris Clare, he had brought Fane of Nero for the tournament, so he had a fully painted 100-point list. So he lent me a Vordak, and then swapped out one of my units of Fane Knights for his, because his were painted, and it looked a bit better to have painted models. So, yeah, that was an enjoyable game. I won't give you too many spoilers, but yeah, Bat Monsters doing Bat Monster things. It was glorious. So, looking forward to getting some more games in with my Fane. I've gotten a few more painted up as well, so they're coming along nicely. And then, who did you get to play on Friday afternoon, Mike?
I may or may not have got a game against Jamie Perkins.
And how did that go?
That was not as bad as my first game on Sunday.
Yes, that was interesting.
I saw the pictures.
Yes, we managed to get drawn against each other on Sunday. So on the plus side, because we were staying in the same hotel and travelled up together, we knew that no one's opponent was going to be hanging around. Neither of us would be missing their opponent.
We knew our opponent was actually going to turn up, unlike last year.
Yeah, last year your Sunday morning guy didn't show, did he?
Nope.
So, but yes,
That was
enjoyable.
Which one of you drove to the event?
I did.
You should have just left Maz behind, not told him that you left. Go, I don't know where my opponent is.
I did almost do that. Yeah.
He was
I did almost drive up to Hereford to save one of the other players whose train didn't turn up.
Oh no.
Yeah, somebody travelled back to Hereford on the train on the Saturday night, and then couldn't get back from the train station out to or the train was missing or whatever. They weren't going to get there till midday, so one of the other members of the tournament drove all the way up there, an hour each way, to go and get them and bring them to the tournament so they could get there and play.
For that one, I will give, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, it was Simon Wellstead.
Yep. Yeah.
who actually turned out was the person I played a friendly against on the Sunday last year.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So legendary community supporting behaviour there. And Martin did even actually sort him out a little spot prize for that as well.
Yeah,
So
he did.
That's nice.
he ended up taking some shiny toys home as a result of his
I
actions.
think he got a death track for that one.
Was it Death Jack? I think it was.
Oh, that's really awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, and he did it without literally the messages in the Discord. He was like, cool, it's going to take me this long. I'll see you in a minute. I'm on my way. And this was at like 5 o'clock in the morning that he just happened to be up and was like, right, I'm off. Let's go. So
I do love it when the community kind of pulls together. We had that with TC Combat a lot. Like, that was at UK Games Expo. It was like somebody was like, I can't make it. I was like, I can grab you from the train station. There's no problem. Which train station? Just let me know which train station it is. I'll come grab you. And it was not an issue. So it's just nice how the community works, like within its boundaries and going, yeah, I'll come pick you up. No worries. You're not missing anything.
no, that was really cool. It's nice, and that's kind of what it's all about, isn't it? Is getting that community and all looking out for each other, and played
100%. Like the community that we have for War Machine in general, I think is usually one of the more pleasant.
I think so. I mean, like, I was talking to my first opponent of the weekend, Robert Brown. Yes. And he was saying he's not played that many games, but he thought he'd come along to the tournament and see how it all went. And checked in with him every so often throughout the weekend. And he was enjoying himself and, getting supported, getting help with bits and pieces. And, he was fairly new to the game, so he was still learning a few bits and pieces. But yeah, had a good weekend. Really fun opponent as well. It was a good game. He was running Necrofactorium. I actually played into Decathus, which unfortunately I was very familiar with, having practiced against Mike. So yeah, he faced a little bit of an uphill struggle, but he used the souls for rerolls, which Mike never does. So, but he used that to
Did remember
devastate
this
effect.
weekend though.
You did start doing that, didn't you? So that was good. So that was cool. So even we're learning stuff from other people as well, which is cool. Then played Chris Clare. Then in my second round, misjudged placement and got high scene applied to Sirafel at the top of turn 2. That did not go well. Then Tomo into some Shadowflame Shard and Nixian, and oh my good god, that was an experience. I never played into Nixian before, and that was a very quick spell assassination. He managed to he went first, advanced up the board, put some clouds down, and I couldn't see anything. I couldn't do anything. And then next turn, he just popped forward with Pythia, the telemetry solo, who I cannot remember who that is, and the Wyvern to get the bonus damage. Pop feet on Nixian, and just howling flames. Incinerated Moraine, and yeah, then it was all over. So, a couple of misjudgment plays on my part, but good fun. Then I got to play Dom from Tiverton on the 4th game. That was interesting. There was a point where Dom shook my hand and said, "Hey, the game's all yours." And then I very foolishly said, "Well, let's roll the dice and just play it out." And then Moraine failed to kill Bodan with 9 attacks.
Wow.
She only hit twice out of 9 attacks. She needed 6s to hit. Like, what even is that? So it's all right. Don't worry. I thought I've got an Eidolon. So that missed with all of its attacks. And then the Mage Hunter Commander charged in. He missed with all of his attacks. Then the Ghast. That missed with all of its attacks. Oh. Oh, then his Gorgia sort of walked forward and stomped Moraine into a paste. So, yeah. What should have been an easy win, betrayed by the dice. I'll get you next time, Dom. I will get you next time.
He will have his Varengi.
Exactly. Then into Mike's Necrofactorum on the second day. And then, yeah. Mike kind of forgot a crucial rule on the Hellraker, that when it gets hit, it explodes. So I actually killed a Hellraker with 2 hits from Mage Hunter Assassins, which was fun, but obviously when the first one hit, it should have blown the second and third one up. So, yeah. Kind of key rule there. Good one to remember on game 5, yeah.
Read your cards.
Yeah.
It didn't get hit.
Didn't get hit in the last game.
Nope.
And then my last game was into Shadowflame Shard again with Matt Askill, and that was a good fun game. And some truly frustrating warping winds, leaving me half an inch out of range for so many things. I had so many plans, and every time we measured it out, I was always like just a half an inch out of range of whatever I was trying to do. And I was like, oh, okay. But had a lot of fun. I did lose to Assassination on that one, but had I been able to keep myself safe for another turn, I think it would have been all mine. But no, I forgot the 3-inch melee range on. Was it Valix he was running? I want to say it was Valix. It was Valix. I forgot they had a 3-inch melee range, so I put a wall of the Soulless Guardians to protect Seraphel, and then they were close enough that his 3-inch melee range could just reach over and just. So, oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
But there we go. Things learned, lots of fun had. Yeah. How about your games, Mike?
Yeah, so I started off the weekend after playing Jamie Perkins, who placed 9th overall. I played Matt Gallagher, who placed 3rd. So, yep. Great player, great person. He was running Grimkin. I was like, I know what these models do. I hadn't faced a house. I've played a house. I haven't faced a house. Robin, I'm sorry. Then my second game was against Dominic Woods. So the first of 3 Tiverton people I played. He ran double gorges.
Yeah.
One of those gorges did the reroll shenanigans. Not fun. Game 3 was Rob Skelly, so second person of the Tiverton lot that I played. It was Sea Raiders under Ursus, who got chased around a house to the theme of Benny Hill by Def Jack. That was basically the seriousness of that game. Game 4 was against Tom Andrews with Dark Ops. When I say my brain was melted by that point, going against Dark Operations, I had so much to think about, but just couldn't figure it out. Then, of course, Sunday going into Mazz. And then my last game was against my 3rd Tiverton opponent, which was Dana Austin, who was coming in with some Shadowflame Shard under Calyx. And I'm sorry for this, but I did do the reroll shenanigans from Decapus. And oh my god, when you make your opponent reroll hits.
Yep. Especially when they're playing into something that's quite high defense as well.
Yeah.
Can be quite...
Yeah, they got assassinated. They knew it was coming. We had a lovely conversation. I had lovely conversations with all of those guys over the course of the weekend. Some of those did relate to Dana's previous army from Tiverton. Which, yeah, we had a... They can laugh about it now. Before they tabled themselves.
This is when the table collapsed, isn't it? A brand newly printed Crucible Guard army, and the table collapsed. And it just...
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my games over the weekend. Some really good ones. Again, I learned more, and just picking stuff up and remembering stuff. Like, I played half of the games with my Morton Ebra list, half of the games with my Decapus list, and was just...
I think I was organised
happy
enough
with
to
that.
go half and half as well, so... Yeah. I took Moraine and Seraphel.
Yeah, after our last games, we had the painting competition.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we, Mazz?
We did. And she won another trophy.
Was it second place
A
again?
last trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Was it second place again?
No, first place this time.
Oh, first place. Well done, man.
Yay! So this year there was best painted army, and then a best painted for each base size, which you could enter any models, even if they weren't in your list or weren't in your faction or whatever. So I popped, I want to say like 4 in. Did a 30, a 40, 50. I did 30, 40, 50, 80, 120. I did do pretty much everything. But the Phantasm got first place of the 120s, which is cool. And then
You, buddy.
there was much grumbling, and I promise I will not enter it next year. I will have other shenanigans next year. Hopefully I'll have Bathedral next year. So
Bathedral.
that's what I'm calling it. I don't know what it's going to be called. I've got an idea of what it's going to be called, to be fair, but yeah, when that comes out, which November, we know November for the Gargantuan for Fane, so they should pretty much all be out by the end of the year by the sounds of it, so that's cool.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Good.
There was actually...
we also had a lovely raffle.
Yeah. So now I have a Crucible Guard army.
Do you?
I also started a new army from that raffle.
Stashed behind him.
I may have picked up the core expansion for the Kith Guard.
Yay!
So I have some trolls.
Mm-hmm.
That's like me and Mike need a game with every Vietnam song we know on there.
Just have Tour of Duty playing in the background.
I was thinking more Creedence Clearwater Revival, Fortunate Son, just on repeat.
Sure.
Yeah, spent the past few days just going through, seeing what I need to get, ordering bits. So I should have a delivery tomorrow, fingers crossed.
Cool. We've got, I started building some lists and looking at some Crucible Guard lists to see what is used and what is not. So as far as I can understand, what is used is Gearheart, Mechanics, Vulcan and Prospero, and Rocket Men. That seems to be how
It
stuff
seems
works.
to be what's in everything's list.
Yeah, so
Rocket
I'm
Men are
intrigued. I'm going to have a crack at a Silvestro list because he sounds fun. Gearhart it seems pretty good as well. So
again, I haven't used those two. I've used everyone, but
yeah,
and I've always had good success with them.
that's it. But first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get the command starter painted up, and then that can live down at Entombment in the cabinet. So this might end up being the sort of cabinet army down there. I think there's a few bits that I do want to add to it, but yeah. I'm going to flick my light. I've forgotten to turn my light on up here. I was wondering why I was quite dark. Yeah.
On discussions with you, Maz, I did order the battle group starter, but I did also order the command starter.
Yeah.
Because that's where you get the little trap markers.
Yes.
The little trap doors. They're quite important.
Well,
Yes, they are.
I mean, they're 30 mil base markers. You could make your own, but yeah.
I know I could, but I'm also not that good at sculpting.
What? Yeah.
Hell, I put things in for 80 mil and 120 mil in the painting competition.
Yeah.
Then the Phantasm turns up again.
I mean, it wasn't in either of my lists, and I brought it with me, Mike. That should have given you a subtle hint as to what the plan was.
I know, I should have hidden it. I had offers for money for it.
No, nobody's allowed mine. It's mine. So, yeah, since up there, I've got my Vulcan and trains down here. I'm going to have a rejig of the cabinet. So I can have all my 120s up here. That's the plan. I've then got to paint them all. That's the next thing. But yeah, lots of painting to do. Yeah. Anyway, lots of fun at Welsh. We're going back next year. So, we gave out loads of stickers as well. That's the other thing.
Hooray!
Yeah. I know, and I'm going to print some more. I've thought of some more stickers to make as well. So I'm going to make some Crucible Guard themed ones and a couple of vampire ones. I have plans. I have plans and
Crucible
crafting
Guard.
materials.
I was going to say, it's Christmas Guard one's just robbing the war crimes.
That's somewhere along the line, the Geneva suggestion list.
Yes.
Yeah. Otherwise, Robin, what's your hobby look like this week?
So I have a tournament coming up for Drop Fleet Commander, so I am currently prepping for that, as well as trying to finish off doing some more trenches for Gravediggers.
Mm-hmm.
So try to do that, but I went to see the Pixies, which is more important to me.
And that is pretty cool.
It was their 40-year anniversary, and I know that because Blackwater Cantina lights it.
Yes.
Made me very happy because it really confused me as well.
Yeah, well, yeah. Sometimes I forget which account I'm logged in on my phone. I'm an old man. So, but
it was an absolutely lovely weekend. It's a shame I couldn't be with you guys, but the Pixies were really good. So,
I mean, they generally are. Can't really complain at that.
No, not at all.
Yes.
But we have got an event coming up on the 15th down at Southampton Hobby House. So that's going to be run by me.
15th of August.
15th of August. I will get the dates right.
Don't turn up on the 15th of July. It's the 15th of August.
Yes.
If you turn up on the 15th of July, you'll be sorely disappointed because none of us will be there.
Mm-hmm. So yes, Hobby House in Southampton. What's going on, Robin? Tell us about it.
I'm going to be making I've already started working. It'll be a narrative campaign day, so it'll be between the 50. I haven't decided between 50 and 75 points yet, but you'll be battling against. It'll be basically a giant free for all. If you're knocked out, unfortunately, there will be you'll lose, but I want like people to make alliances on the day, going, oh, you're running this, cool. I want to join up with you, and then try and take as much of the city as you can from your opponents, because it is a giant. It's like 2 6-foot by 4-foot boards, and they've got a beautiful cityscape down there that I just instantly saw it. It was like, this is a board that I need to play a game on, and I thought I want to bring everybody I can to enjoy this board with them. So it would be an absolutely fun day for us, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll be running demos alongside as well. So for anybody who wants to turn up, who wants to bring somebody that they really want to get into Warmachine but doesn't know how to, one of us three can give them a demo.
Yeah. Well, I unfortunately won't be there, but you guys will both be there. So
I will.
I will be.
Yep.
We'll drag our friends kicking and screaming if need be.
So that'd be exciting. I was going to pimp out Dom's next Tiverton Steamroller, which is on the 2nd of August. However, it's already sold out. So, and I didn't actually get my ticket. So
no, you really don't need to.
Yeah. So, but it's great to see that events getting bigger on the South Coast. We're getting more of them, and they're starting to sell out. So, yeah, Dom, good luck. I will not be there unless somebody cancels, and I will put my name on the wait list. So we shall see. And then, yeah, 15th for Robin's narrative event or Blackwater's Cantina narrative event, Hobby House in Southampton. We will run a steamroller in Toyman. I will organise that shortly. That will be in September now. So I know I said I was going to organise it for August, and I haven't, and that's my fault. Stuff, life, things. But
life has happened, and we can't say fairer than that.
Exactly.
No, we can't. We are only human.
Mm-hmm. So lots of stuff going to be going on, which is very cool. Mike, have you got much painting done in the last week?
Apart from doing touch-ups on Death Jack where he had chipped on the flame, I've been spraying a whole bunch of trolls.
What? Where did you get trolls from?
Trolls and base toppers for trolls.
Sweet.
Yay!
That's the other thing I've been doing. I've been running off base toppers for the Crucible Guard, and then trying to figure out how you get the Ascendant Mentalist onto one of the base toppers. It's going to be interesting.
You don't.
I thought about that when I printed off the extreme version of Grimtusk. I was like, I'm not going to get this scenic base on top of a base topper.
Yeah, tactical rocks are great and all, but
there's a couple of them that are actually quite nice and flat, but you got the plants on there.
Yeah, it's a bit trimming to do. So, I have managed to finish painting Sybaris, finish painting the Sith's Prophet, and get all of the base coats down on a bunch of war beasts. So I'm going to finish up the Strigon Rider. Fingers crossed after this comes out I will be going live. That's the theory. And painting up the rest of the Strigon Rider. I've sorted out the command starter for the Crucible Guard, got them all on bases and base toppers, run those base toppers off, so that's cool. And I've got the Extreme Apollo as well, which I need to go and pick up. I grabbed the base toppers from my printing human, and then he messaged me today and said, oh, I've run off the Extreme Apollo that you wanted as well, so I'm going to go collect that. And I've sent him over all of today's releases, which is the Vordak and Strigon wings and heads, Extreme Ashmail. So fingers crossed he can get those printed for me, and then I can pick those all up. Then I can start running Ashmail lists as well.
That'd be cool.
That'll be fun. Yeah.
Don't make me feel bad about giving you that mini at the Welsh.
Well, we don't have the rules for those yet. They're hollowed. I mean, I've got like 6 of them at this point, so we don't know what they are, although we did have a confirmation that they are units of 3 and that you will want multiple units of them.
Lucky you have 6.
Yeah. And I won't say who gave us that, but it was someone at Welsh who was a member of Steamforge staff. But I don't want to get them in trouble with China, so.
We already know it wasn't China.
And it wasn't China. We got some kind of cryptic clues about stuff coming for Pharaoh as well, didn't we?
Yeah, there was some.
Yeah. Someone was excited
There was
about Pharaoh.
someone.
You can probably guess who that was. And kept referring to a surprise coming, and everyone would like it. So I don't know whether we're looking at a Stam and Drang resculpt, maybe? I don't know.
Possibly.
We'll see. But yeah, apparently, and there's another Valkyrie character. He did say the name. I can't remember.
I
who
can't
he
remember.
said. I'm just seeing if it's someone who already exists. Because Helga's the one we've just had the model for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was it Agatha? I'm trying to remember now. He kind of offhandedly mentioned it. Said something about the sculpt put Helga and the Valkyries to shame. So, can't remember.
Unless there's something new.
Yeah, and so
But they did also say that there was a bunch of new stuff.
Yeah, there's some more new things that are not in the app coming. So that's pretty cool. Speaking of new things, I don't know how new it is now. Ramhead's finally released.
Yes.
Just in time for Mike to get trolls. So Ramhead goes out on order, pre-order next Tuesday, having had rules in the app for 3 months. That is the longest between putting them in the app and it releasing that we've had so far, right?
I think so.
It's normally about a month. So, yeah. But the model's
pre-order
cool.
next Tuesday. And there'll be Thursday, so tomorrow as of recording and yesterday as of release.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be a post on Steamforge looking at what they bring to the fight.
It will be
That'll
glorious.
be interesting. I've already faced off against one. I faced off against one when I played. Matt Hart was running one in his Gunbjorn list of giving everything impervious flesh. So that was an interesting fight. But, it was pretty cool, to be fair. And I love the modeler for Ramhead. I think he just looks cool. That's one that I'm slightly tempted to pick up just to paint. And then we have confirmation of Constance, Blaize and Gallant. Rules will be landing today as of this video going live. And then pre-order launch next week. And those of us who are annual subscribers get your code to claim one next week as well. So definitely do that because the annual subscription is the same price as buying the model. So if you're going to buy the model, subscribe to the app for a year, get all of the fluff and unlimited lists and everything for free, and get the model you were going to buy anyway. Kind of a no-brainer.
And it is a very pretty model.
That's so cool. Like, Gallant looks fantastic.
Oh yeah, like I like the original Gallant, but this just knocks it out the park.
Exactly. It's lovely. I really want to do a second one that's all like battered and messed up and broken and damaged. So when I'm playing an evil army, I can use that one and like have a like mind control.
Almost all of my armies are evil, Mazz.
All your armies are evil.
Are they just good from your perspective?
I mean, I'm not entirely convinced even the Necrofactorum see themselves as the good guys in any situation.
Mortenebra recycles.
She does.
She doesn't pay taxes, but she recycles.
She always uses a paper straw.
Because it's like a company that dumps oil, but it's like, yeah, we recycle.
We use paper straws,
Points
but here is
to the
also us.
world's tiniest recycling bin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, she looks really cool. I'm really keen to see. We haven't seen the rules yet. So keen to see what that does, how that's going to affect some lists, which is nice. And then obviously Death's Whisper coming out end of the month. They're talking about doing some list review things on the website to give like some suggested lists for them as well. So, and then there's something else coming out, Robin. What's that other thing that's?
Oh, that thing that I'm very excited for this. So Bandit is coming out.
Yep.
I am very excited for this. I am going to be trying to get my hands on one of these. So yeah, I'm going to get into talking about him right now. He's got 36 hit points, which is really cool. He is on a 80 mil base, so he is the little bit less than the field gun, which is 120 mil.
No, the field gun's 80 mil as well.
Oh, it's 80 mil, sorry.
Yeah.
No, it's the giant stalkers that are on 120 mil, I believe.
Gravediggers don't have any 120 mils. They're all 80.
No, you are right. Sorry, I do apologise.
See, that's me knowing your army better than you do. What's going on?
Well, I've only had them for like a month, so.
No,
but I'm so excited for Bandit, so.
So he's got 2 more hit points than Death Jack, so.
Yeah. He's aggressive. He has Frago. So once per turn, this when a light airdrop is played on Bandit, it can be treated as a heavy airdrop instead. Heavy airdrops or light airdrops treated as heavy airdrops can be placed on Bandit during round 1, which I'm very excited about because we were talking about this on the Discord. So you can drop 4, because he has Jack marshalling. He can drop 4 light warjacks on him, which is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, so you can get 4 lights because your light drops become
block a
heavies.
raider or skirmisher.
Yeah, so you can get 4 of those, and they all count as being in your Warcaster's battle group. So they all count as whoever's battle group Bandit is in. They count as being in that person's battle group.
Yeah,
and it's got the command cortex thing where if a spell is cast on him,
they also get it.
They can get it instead. It is instead, not as well as.
Oh.
So, but it ignores line of sight and the spell's range. So you can move that spell or cast that spell onto your friendly Jack.
But because you've got fire team as well with him, if say you got the martial blocker, our bandit is in base to base with 1 or more of this, he gets +2 armor. The raider gives him +2 to attack rolls, and then the additional damage die. And then martial skirmisher gives him -2 on a direct hit. Models hit by the attack loses stealth and suffers -2 defense per for 1 turn.
Yeah, so I love the field gun. All right, I know it's possibly not the best thing in the game, but obviously when flare is triggered, it gets to shoot.
Yep.
And having a skirmisher on Bandit means that they all their ranged weapons gain flare. So every single one of those shots giving your opponent -2 defense is glorious. And you can trigger the heavy field gun as well.
Yeah, no, it is absolutely brilliant. He's got a heavy boiler as well, which gives him +2 speed for when he's running.
Mm-hmm.
So it puts him at a running of 10 inches.
He runs 12.
12, yeah. So I do apologise.
Without spending focus.
He's the speed 5, mat 6, rat 6, and defense 11, and armor 20. So these are already pretty good. And boosting him, and then you could get extra bits to boost him as well.
So you got like, you're running him under Jake's. You put failsafe on him, so he's then armor 22. And then you have him base to base with a blocker, so he's then armor 24.
And if you have the lieutenant there, he goes from defense 11 to defense 13 as well.
Yeah. So I don't know. He can be very tough. I like the idea of dropping the skirmisher down on turn 1, because the skirmisher's got the ability to fire in the maintenance phase.
Yep.
Now, I know I was saying earlier about triggering flare and then firing the gun, but actually the gun's coordinated fire thing is only in the model's activation, so you wouldn't be able to do it on the maintenance phase. But you've then got the range 12 guns on Bandit that can trigger it, and the skirmisher's gun as well, and that skirmisher's gun is firing twice a turn. So,
dude, I love the quad cannon on Bandit because it's rat 6, range 12, rate of fire 2, power 13. And as we discussed, he gets 4 extra attacks with reload 2. This model can spend a focus or fury point to make up to 2 additional ranged attacks with this weapon during its combat phase. And then it's got flak musicians. Attacks made with this weapon ignore flying high and warping wind special rules, which is very happy.
Yep. Oh, if I could have something to ignore warping winds at the weekend, that would have been great.
It's got a hydraulic hammer as well, mat 6, range 2, power 19.
Yeah, so he's got a solid melee option as well, which is good.
Yep. He can't start, and then he's got Gravedigger Jack marshalling, which means he can't start the game with his own little jacks.
Yeah.
I
They
just
can
like
very
the fact,
quickly get some.
Yeah, no, I do like the. We have been discussing tactics that me and Aaron have with what you could do with Bandit, but I just like the ability to go, just leave jacks on the table and go, I could summon these in. Or call down a heavy airdrop. It doesn't have to be a jack or a thing, but you could just reload one of your change up one of the Valiants.
Yeah, so you can drop in the extra hard point as well, can't you? So
yeah,
he's got some good stuff going on. He's very interesting.
To be honest, I'm really enjoying Bandit's rule so far. So
yeah, so you got the power 13. It's not the most powerful gun.
No.
But it's putting out a lot of shots. So you can easily clear units off with that. And you got rate of fire 2 and reload 2. It's worth noting that the reload doesn't let you fire the rate of fire 2 again. It just lets you have one more shot.
So you use the 2 shots first. Go, cool. I used to spend a focus to reload.
Yeah. And then you can do that twice. So you get a total of 4 shots, which has got a 4-barrel gun. So that's cool. The hydraulic hammer at power 19. It's a little less than most of the other 80 mils. I think most of them are power 20, aren't they?
Yeah, but at the same time, is this one you could easily pump up to 20, have armor 24, but also you have all the extra bits in it to get it as a more of a gunner.
Yeah, he's definitely got the range over, Death Jack and the like.
Also being able to call in light warjacks and get them up on the field as well.
Yeah, the Raider giving them flank, it doesn't give it to Bandit, but it does give it to the little guys. And it gives it to all of them. So if you've dropped a skirmisher on turn 1, blocker on turn 2 to give you the armor for that turn that you're committing, and then the Raider on turn 3 for when you're then going into things. Or if something's engaged Bandit and you need something to clear it off, you drop the Raider in, and that, with +2 to attack rolls and the additional dice on damage rolls, makes them a reasonable combatant, doesn't it?
To be honest, I kind of like it how it's different to all the other jacks that I've seen before, because it's giving you a a new toolbox to work with. Like everything here is can be utilized. Again, like I was talking to Aaron, it's like you can always just have the threat of bringing jacks in. You don't have to bring those jacks in, but the threat is always there. It's like, oh, what they're going to do? They have the ability to drop in jacks. He has brought those jacks with him. Is he going to be deploying them here?
It's interesting.
Especially turning light airdrops to heavy war airdrops. Sorry.
That's interesting. With the Raider, I mentioned that he doesn't get flank. The Raider gets it. Or all of the light jacks get it if you've got a Raider out. But the Raider has Elite Cadre Jack Marshal. So when a model controlling this Warjack makes a melee attack against an enemy model in its melee range, gets +2 to attack rolls and an additional damage dice.
Yep.
So it kind of gives him flank as well, if he's engaging the same thing as the Raider. So that's interesting.
It's again, the reason why I'm liking this model is because I was going through the rules the other day, and everything seems to be it has a lot of synergies that work with a lot of different of the broadcasters.
Yeah.
Especially if you're running it with Jakes, then it's absolutely golden.
He's got some puts in solid work with a lot of things, doesn't it? So obviously Spark Hammer gives him mobility, so it's even faster. So that's what, a run of 14 under Spark Hammer. Vargas has got Rhythm of War, which is always good, and Hand of Destruction. So if you've dropped in a skirmisher and put Hand of Destruction on something, and then you can boost, so you're then rolling 5 dice for damage. That's pretty solid. Kane does Kane things. I mean, he's not...
He does what Kane does.
Yeah, or you can put Magic Bullet on it, I suppose. It's always handy. But you could put Blur on it. I don't know why you wouldn't put that on Kane to keep him safe, but... No, but you can also stop it being knocked down and everything. Jake's fire failsafe on it and synergy up as well. Always good. Cynthia Roscoe.
See, this one I'm quite interested in because if you get through the augmented munitions, get a light airdrop in with an ammo crate, put it near Bandit.
Yeah.
Because you've got the when a model in this model's battle group gains +2 power from ammo crate, it also gains +2 rat when resolving that attack.
Yeah, so you can drop that in instead of dropping in the light jack, turning into a light jack.
And then that rat goes from 6 to 8.
Yeah. And then if he's aiming as well, he can be rat 10.
Yeah.
So he's pretty solid. And you can give him second sight to give eyeless sight on him as well.
Yeah.
He's not an arc node. That is worth shouting out.
Yeah.
Are any of the little lights you can drop in on him arc nodes? I don't actually know off the top of my head.
Give me 1 second. I should be able to tell you.
I'm just looking now. Raider is not. Blocker is not. Skirmisher is not. No, none of them are.
Oh, no, but if you take him with Beaker.
Yeah. Yeah, Beaker's got that, which then reduces the cost of them as well. Yeah, Roscoe, second sight, deceleration on him, admonition, lots of good stuff there. Boom Boom McCoy, you can put sentry on it. I don't know whether that's better on a assault strider though. There, but does a little bit less for him. Fire for effect.
That would give you 5 with sentry. That'll give you 5 shots.
Yeah. So that's always good.
He's also got spyglass on him.
Carnage from Hasker, always good. And Escort, again, more speed. Silence of Death on it as well. So There's some good stuff in there, some good support for him. I can see that making its way into quite a few lists.
Yep. Definitely going to be in mine.
Yeah. All pretty gravy. That's what I'm saying. Any more for any more? Is there anything else that was on our super prepared list that we had?
I will add a congratulations to Wout for winning. See if you can go for another year.
Yeah, if he wins next year, he'll be the first person to do it back to back. And he was in for most sporting as well, wasn't he?
Yes. I will also say commiserations to friend of the show, Giles, for his last place.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Didn't
running
go so well
his
for him.
legacy first army.
But he enjoyed his day, so that's the important thing.
I don't think I saw anyone with a sad look on their face.
No, all in all, good, solid day. So, yeah.
Even though I think most of them were hanging on Sunday.
Yeah, we didn't go to the meal. I've got a friend who lives in just near Cardiff, so we went out for dinner with him. And everybody else went out for a lot of people. 30-odd people went to the smokehouse.
Yeah, 30 went to smokehouse.
For meat and beer. And there were a few people who looked a little worse for wear on the Sunday, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, no.
So, it was a really good weekend. Definitely doing it again next year.
Yeah, we'll have to have more of a Blackwater Canteen crew go this next year, not just me and you.
Yeah, see if we can take a bunch of people up. That'd be cool. Awesome. Well, if you want to join us next year, hit the subscribe button. Then you know that you'll definitely know about it, because we'll bang on about it all on the lead up to it. Don't forget to come join us on the Discord to chat all sorts of nonsense with us over there. And if you want to support us...
Click the like and subscribe buttons to follow the channel's progress and get notifications that we have done a new video for you to peruse and enjoy.
Because I'm putting lots of videos out at the moment because I have nothing better to do with my time. So,
I mean, I tried to do one for these, but it failed miserably. Yeah.
And we will see you all next week.
Same time next week.
Have fun, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.